who is with me here in the studio in Lagos. If you can hear me, Professor Kila, let me start with you. We've had quite a number of topics today. The crisis in Sudan, the drama, the unfolding farcical drama in ADAMAWA state, and the supplementary elections conducted yesterday in 24 states of Nigeria. Exactly. And then, of course, latest inflation figure of Nigeria, well over 24%. And of course, we also discuss Chibok girls, the World Bank spring meeting, and recommendations by the Bretton Woods institutions for the management of the Nigerian economy and the way forward. And the spectacle of Nigerians saying that they protested at the meeting, telling the World Bank not to give loans to Nigeria. Professor Kila, let me start with you.
Let's go alphabetically, starting from ADAMAWA. I think the ADAMAWA situation, if true, if what has been said so far turns out to be true, because it's a very criminal embarrassment and comedy, I think it should be treated like treason. I think that level of attempted impersonification, if true, where somebody just declare it, because normally when rigging happens, we don't know. In this case, we know who tried it according to report. That individual should be made as an example. The process of prosecuting and investigating what happened in ADAMAWA should be used as an example and as a precedent for rigging in Nigeria. And I really want people on both sides of the divide to suspend their partisan view at the moment, and that whatever they say is what they should be able to say when the table will be turned against them one day. Regardless of who's winning or losing, I think this is a time when some of us should come forward and think of the institution. Because the gravity of what is going on there is that whatever happens, this process is blighting a possible victory. And this is the problem we have. If a woman is elected on an election that people perceive as stolen, it gives no joy for the first woman candidate. It should be a very clear, convincing, enjoyable victory. That is what makes history. And anybody that tends to make history in this kind of way should be treated really the way they deserve. I suggest treason as a charge. Regarding the inflation problem we have, it is what we know already. And I'm very pleased to hear the economists who spoke before us say that most of the things IMF recommend for us are things that we can discover ourselves. The inflation situation in Nigeria is not a sudden, unknown, or mysterious position we find ourselves. It's a problem of production. We're not producing enough. It's not that too much money is in circulation. It's because the money we have, which is not enough, is chasing fewer goods and services. We're not producing because we're not producers. We're not producing because there is no possibility to go to the farm and to go to the factory because of insecurity. So we're really to think that through. That's the problem we have about that. And we need to rethink it. As it is now, we have to put our hope on what happens after May 29. I'm not used to having a lot of hope in the present administration to get anything right. We can just hope we go with country and whoever comes in, I will start getting it right from there. The Chibok girls, the sad commemoration of the Chibok girl, it's an indictment of us as a people to see that we've not been able to solve, not only bring back all the girls home, but as Dr. Ruben Abati pointed out, we've actually lost some more kidnappers, which just defies Homo sapiens. It defies intelligence, because the whole essence of a public body is that when something happens, we say never again. We learn from it. I've noted elsewhere that up till today, I doubt anybody can confidently say the number of students in any compound at any given time of the day. We talk about the safe school process, but we've not actually seen that happening. And nothing has changed in our policies and the presence of security in the country. So it's a huge remindment. Just before I stop, I'd like to remind people that close to 8 years ago, one of the major reasons why the then candidate, now outgoing President Muhammadu Buhari, was elected was the belief that he will fight security generally and in